Friends, here's why you should be paying attention to what's happening in Syria right now. There's an attempted genocide, ethnic cleansing against Syria's Druze community. Now, the Druze community in Syria is a minority, and it just is a test to see of how Syria, the new government of Syria, Ahmed al-Shara, is treating the different minorities in Syria. We've already seen massacres against the Alawite minority, and you can say, okay, that was by the anger of the people in Syria about the Alawites who are associated with Assad, which is not a legitimate argument, but people have said that. But now what you see is the Druze, who are one of the most peace-loving groups in the world, being massacred and attacked in really horrifying ways that remind you of October 7th. They are being attacked inside their communities in Syria by al-Julani new Syrian forces. Now, why does that matter? Number one, it matters because we need to make sure they're protected. No minority should be attacked the way they are being attacked right now. They need to be protected. A. B. It also shows you what happens to minorities that cannot defend themselves in the Middle East. A lot of times people like to say, oh, Israel is the Goliath and the Palestinians are the David. No, Israel is the David, a tiny minority in the Middle East that happens to have the means to defend itself. Had the Jews in Israel not had the ability to defend themselves, had the Christians in Israel not had the ability to defend themselves, you would see the same kind of atrocities that you're seeing now in Syria executed against all of the Jews living inside Israel. The same jihadists who are attacking the Druze now in Syria would have been carrying out October 7th style attacks. We like to see the Israeli-Palestinian conflict in a way that is more reflective of Western politics, but it's not. It's what's happening in the Middle East. Jihadists, extremists, and tribal fighters like to persecute minorities. That is why Israel is repeatedly attacked. Israel is not the cause for trouble in the Middle East. You just don't hear about other things going on in the Middle East. But in fact, Israel is just a minority, they're being attacked, and they're able to defend themselves, which our enemies do not like. Either way, pay attention to what is happening now in Syria with the Druze, and I'm happy to see that Israel is doing a lot to defend them.